Goodbye.
Hey guys, welcome to CSM Live. I'm Zach.
I'm Tristan.
And we just watched a dude vacuum for 5 minutes for no reason at all. And was that actually carpet or was that like a...
It looked like carpet. It looks like carpet? Our sanctuary.
Okay, for a second, I just looked at it and it looked like just like laminate floors. So I was like, did he really just vacuum nothing? I guess you can vacuum laminate floors too.
Yeah, you can. I do it.
You do it?
I mean...
Sarah, we should try that.
What?
Our downstairs needs to be like vacuumed or something. Still...
Yeah, you could do that.
Get a shark.
Get a shark.
Yeah.
Well, we're so glad that you guys are here. Before we get started, we just want to chat and talk a little bit. So I have a question for you, Tristan.
Yep.
I didn't tell you about this. I'm sorry.
Okay.
But do you guys do anything for Easter with your kids or with you and Cassie? Like, do you guys do anything special?
Oh, yeah. We always do an Easter egg hunt.
Okay.
Usually at whoever's house we go to. So normally we either go to are at my house, my parents' house, Mama T's house. It all depends on where we're at. But we normally do an Easter egg hunt.
Okay.
Easter bunny comes.
Now, so you do like gifts for your kids?
Yeah.
Now, do you do a gift
Easter
for you and
basket.
Cassie? Like
No.
No. Okay.
We don't exchange gifts.
Now,
That'd be weird.
What about does your parents give you gifts still? I don't know what kind of gift
No,
they'll give you.
they give my kids gifts. But
Yeah, okay, that
they
makes
don't give
sense.
us anything. No.
Well, Sarah's
I mean,
family.
I steal their stuff all the time.
Well, I mean, there you go. Sarah's family gives us gifts. I just got a birthday cake unicorn. Like, instead of an Easter bunny, I got a magical unicorn. I actually meant to bring it. I already ate the head, unfortunately.
Kind of big, isn't it? I think I saw it.
It's like this.
Yeah. It's
Probably, I think it's about this size. But I was going to bring it here to show you guys because I love birthday cake stuff. Anytime I see some birthday cake, I got to try it. We were just in the store probably 2 weeks ago, and there was a birthday cake Kit Kat.
Ooh.
And I had to try it. I was like, Sarah, I need this right now. I got to try it.
Pretty sure they make birthday cake Oreos.
They do.
They do. I don't know if I've had them though,
Oh.
because I can never find them. But I've seen them. Like I've seen the idea. But I love birthday cake stuff. But I just got a unicorn. And
Nice.
Never thought for Easter I'd get a unicorn something, especially as a 25-year-old man. But here we are.
My 9-year-old daughter would love that.
I should have gifted it down. Never give you guys anything for Easter, but here you go, Emlyn. So as we get started, I want to play a game with you guys really quick. And we're not doing a screen game like we have been doing. We're going to do a game that is just with you guys. So as you're in YouTube, I encourage you guys to share the link of the YouTube stream with your friends. And whoever, I keep on messing up how this works. Let me explain it without getting crazy. You copy the YouTube link. You send it to all your friends. Your friends then come into the stream and they type your name. And whoever has their name typed the most from your friends will receive a gift card. That's how that works. Ooh. It's that easy. So we're going to share the gospel message later, actually in just a few minutes. So we encourage you guys really quick to share this link with your friends. Whoever types in your name the most, you get the card. Does that make sense?
That makes sense.
Okay. So just copy this link, go into your messages, start spamming everybody. Go to your Instagram, start spamming everybody. Go to TikTok, start spamming everybody. And get them in here. They just have to type in your name, and that's all there is to it. We're not going to spend time just waiting here for this. So they may do it. They can come in whenever, but we want them to be here because we have a gospel message that we want to share with you guys and your friends. So let's do that. But before we actually start doing that, I think we have a quick video. So let's watch that.
God. 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 God.
Family.
God.
Family.
God. God.
Family.
Friends.
God.
Friends.
Family.
God.
Friends.
School,
Family.
Friends.
God.
school,
Money. Friends.
school,
Family.
God.
school,
Money.
school,
Family.
God.
Social
Money.
distancing.
Friends.
school,
God.
sports, school,
Money.
Social distancing.
school,
Friends.
God.
school,
Money.
beer, sports,
Social
God.
distancing.
school,
Money. Friends.
God.
sports,
The ladies.
God.
sports,
Family.
school,
Social distancing.
music,
Social distancing. Social distancing.
God.
You know Anchorman?
Yes.
With like not the movie, but like just anchor men in general,
Oh,
anchor women.
Yes.
This has nothing to do with the lesson, but I just just did something else like this. I was like, I kind of feel like an anchor person right now. I don't discriminate, so an anchor
Back with
person.
the weather.
Back to the weather. We had to get a green screen, and I don't know what we can do with the green screen other than weather, but maybe we can do like
Sports?
running down.
Oh.
What sport? Oh, we can make up sports because
Yeah.
there's nothing going on right now.
The Ocho.
What is that?
What? ESPN The Ocho?
No.
ESPN 8?
No, what
Have you
is
never seen Dodgeball?
Yeah.
I haven't seen dodgeball in such a long time.
Well, anyways, they actually made a whole thing. So every year they do like ESPN The Ocho on actual ESPN where you can watch like random sports from all over the world.
I never knew this.
Yeah,
So
so-
wait, what kind of sports? Like, would there be like curling or like rugby?
Like worse than that. Like randomness, like dodgeballs or like
but
actual dodgeball.
Okay.
Or like cup stacking or like just all kinds of like sporting events that they
I thought about doing cup
ran,
stacking
like
on here.
cheese rolling and stuff like that.
That's a thing.
Yes, all around the world.
I just learned something new, guys. And you can learn
ESPN.
something new right here.
The Ocho.
The Ocho. That's a legitimate thing.
Yep.
Wow. All right, that kind of just, I don't know why, I just thought of that as I was getting ready. So depending on who you are, now time for the actual lesson, how old you are or what phase of life you're in, your idea of the most important question may be a little different. Back in elementary school, the most important question in your life was probably like, where's my toys or what's for lunch? As you go into middle school, it'll probably change. You're probably saying, who are my friends? And then what's for dinner? Because when you're in middle school, you just eat a lot. I know I did. I mean, I still eat a lot. And if you're in high school right now, maybe the most important questions are, who do I like? Or who likes me? Am I going to be able to graduate this year? What am I going to do after graduation? Is this Corona thing ever going to end? And I have the answers for you today now. All of these are great questions, except for when is this going to end, because no one actually knows. But they pale in comparison to the most important question, the one that really matters, and that is, who is Jesus? Not just who is Jesus to you, or who is Jesus to your parents, or who do you want him to be, but rather, who is this man, Jesus Christ, that we sing about and talk about? The reality is there's a lot of different views about who Jesus is today. So some people say that he's a fictional character. In this view, Jesus is just somebody that churches made up to keep people in line, right? But he's really no different than the Easter Bunny, Tooth Fairy, or Santa Claus. If you believe in any of those things, I'm sorry. I just let you down. For other people, they may see him as just an historical figure, right? Since they can verify his existence outside of the Bible, meaning that there's proof of him outside of just the Bible, many people would agree that he was really just a man who lived a long time ago. However, he's no different than Plato, Aristotle, or even Abraham Lincoln. Another view is that he's just a famous religious leader or prophet. like Buddha or Gandhi. He had a massive following back in his day, but also, like other religious leaders, he died a long time ago. Then finally, some would probably say that he's just a good moral example, based on his life and teaching. In this view, people would agree that he has had a good and lasting impact on millions of people who have learned from him and even imitated him. However, they would say that the whole idea of miracles and coming back to life is completely rubbish. It's foolish. So what about you? How would you answer this question about Jesus? What if your view of Jesus is somehow distorted? So as I was doing this, I actually found this picture. You don't have to put it, oh, it's up. There's a picture. What is that?
I haven't put it up.
Oh, okay, we can see the picture now, but there's this person who was restoring a painting of Jesus, and they messed up a lot. And I think this is a good illustration of what it looks like for our image of Jesus to be distorted. So if you can put it up on the screen now, Sarah. That is, do you have it there? Yeah. Perfect. That is the picture. The first one, the one on the left, looks like a legitimate picture of Jesus, like a legitimate painting made. And then the right looks like something I made in 6th grade. And which is absolutely awful because this was a historical painting and it got, for lack of better words, trashed. So historically speaking, that's sad, or history-wise. But also, this is a good illustration of how our image of Jesus can be distorted. Because you look at the left, you say, that's obviously Jesus, but then you look at the right and say, is that a gorilla? Like, what is that? I don't know. So you can take off that picture, Sarah. I just thought it was good. So tonight we're going to spend a few minutes looking at an accurate picture of Jesus to see him for who he really is. And we're going to look at the Bible to see what he says about himself. So the way we see Jesus has a huge impact on the way we respond to Jesus. A.W. Tozer, a famous theologian and writer, once said, "What comes into our minds when we think about God is the most important thing about us." The most important question that I want for us to think about tonight is, who is Jesus? We're going to spend a few minutes looking at how Jesus answered that question and talk about why it matters. So you can open up your Bible or turn to the Bible app. We'll be in John 14 for a little bit of this. So before we actually read John 14, a lot has happened between John 1 and John 14, right? I'm not going to be able to say everything, so I'm just going to give a very brief Reader's Digest version. Jesus had a bunch of disciples. He had 12 of them. He had a following, other people that followed him too. He taught many things, fed over 5,000 people, had conversations with Pharisees, and he even brought his friend back to life. And the list just goes on and on and on. There's a lot of other things happen. But starting around chapter 12, I'll turn that off now. Jesus starts talking to his disciples about his departure. And he even has the Last Supper with them in John 13, what we call the Last Supper. He knew his time was coming to an end, and he was preparing his most devoted followers to continue forward after he does what he came to do on earth, which is die on the cross for our sins. So this passage is part of a farewell discourse of his final message, basically, to his followers that he gave to his disciples. And it says this, starting in verse 1. "Don't let your hearts be troubled. Trust in God and trust also in me. There is more than enough room in my Father's home. If this were not so, would I have told you that I am going to prepare a place for you? When everything is ready, I will come and get you, so that you will always be with me, where I am. And you know the way to where I'm going." "No, we do not, Lord," Thomas said. "We have no idea where you're going, so how can we know the way?" That's verses 1 through 5. So people were worried, scared, and troubled. Jesus knew that all of this and that they were fearful about what was coming next. So he began by saying just to trust in God. He made it clear that there was plenty of room in his Father's home or heaven. And he also said that he would be heading for the cross and soon be physically gone. And he made it clear that he was coming back to his people to be with them forever. However, some of his disciples were still a bit confused about where he was going and about how to get there. So Jesus cleared up all of this with the next verse, and he answered the question about who he really is. And he says this in John 14:6. He says, Jesus told him, talking about Thomas, "I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one can come to the Father except through me." So this leads me to my 3 points about who Jesus is. If you can't guess them, you're going to find them out pretty quickly. Number 1, Jesus is the way. So how many of you guys have ever been lost before? Not like in a spiritual sense, but actually lost and had no idea where you were. Maybe it was at a park when you were younger. Maybe it was when you went to Carowinds and you got lost from your parents. Or maybe you got lost on your first day of high school. For me, I got lost on my first day of high school. I was in ROTC, and ROTC building at Somerville is not in the school, really. And I've been to the school before. I knew where everything was, but where I was in the school, I did not know where ROTC building was there. And so I was like kind of towards the front of the school, had no idea where to go. I ended up finding an assistant principal, I think, and he pointed me down a direction. So I just kept on, like, down the hall. I just kept on going straight, made out the doors, and I think I actually ended up going down the actual road where the ROTC building is to get there because I was still lost after that. But I was first day of high school. I was so freaked out and could not figure out where to go, and I remember that now. You know, still to this day, I was lost, and it just kind of sticks with you. But some of you guys know what it feels like to be completely lost and have no idea how to get where you need to be. You may even feel like that in life sometimes, where you're stuck, struggling, and confused about which path to take. I want you to know that tonight that Jesus is the way. We can look to him for purpose and direction to know which path to take. Secondly, Jesus is the truth. So truth is a hot topic in our culture today as we live in a world where people talk about my truth, your truth, and alternative facts. We live in a world that says truth is relative and that morals can change. You know, I recently read a poll that said that 24% of this generation, of your generation, believes that what is morally right and wrong changes over time based on society. There's even a sign over a bridge in Norway that says truth is flexible. What people are saying is that truth can change based on the situation, mood, or opinion. This means that whatever is right for me is right for me. If you think I'm wrong, don't tell me we all live in a world, don't tell me we all live by our own sets of rules. The only problem with this view is that there's no way to know what is actually right and true. You know, it just doesn't work. It doesn't really make sense when you think about it. And in John 14:6, Jesus wanted us to know that he is the standard of truth. He was not just saying that he was the one truth in a buffet land of other religious options. Rather, Jesus said that he is the truth. He defines what is true and what is false. And when we trust that Jesus is the truth, we'll see that there's an incredible freedom in coming under his authority. John 8:32, speaking on this kind of thing, says, "And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free." And then lastly, my last point, final point. I was trying to think of the ways to say the last. Point number 3, Jesus is the life. Now, I'm not sure what comes to mind when you hear the word life. You know, it's the name of a cereal. It's a board game. It's actually one of my favorite board games, to be honest. It's a movie, and it's even a series on Netflix talking about this planet that we live on. So when Jesus said that he is the life, he is saying so much more than that. The Greek word for life is zoe. For some of you, you may have a friend named Zoe, which comes from this word. But it doesn't mean life in the physical sense as in like alive or dead. It's not really talking about that. Rather, it means the fullness or abundance of life, life that is real, genuine, and eternal. That's the same idea that Jesus was communicating just a few chapters earlier in John 10:10 when he says, "The thief's purpose is to steal and kill and destroy. But my purpose is to give them a rich and satisfying life." And that's the kind of life that Jesus wants us to have, one that is rich, full, and satisfying. But some of us are missing out on that. So the most important question tonight is simply this: who is Jesus? We've answered that by saying that Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. So as we wrap up tonight, I want to be clear that just knowing all this is not enough. There comes a time where we have to decide how we're going to respond to Jesus. The Bible says that the God of this universe loves you and that he wants to be in a relationship with you. However, our problem is that we have all sinned against God, and we can't get to him on our own. So God's solution was to come to us through Jesus, and at the cross, Jesus took the penalty of our sin, of all the wrongdoings that we have done and will do. He took all that sin on himself. 1 Peter 3:18 says, "For Christ also suffered once for sin." That is God's desire tonight, for you and I to be in a relationship with him for eternity. But this won't happen just because you come to church or watch it online. It won't happen just because you try to be a good person or even a religious person. Rather, it's only through Jesus. The last part of John 14:6 says, "No one can come to the Father except to make that choice to follow Jesus and put your trust in him." And if you do want to make that next step, I encourage you to DM us at CSM_Somerville on Instagram. Or if your parents are on our Facebook group, you can message me on there and you can talk to my wife and I. You can even talk to Tristan, he's on there too. We're all there and we want to talk to you guys about making this decision to follow after Jesus. So that's what I have. But before we go to our next part, I have a video for you guys kind of summarizing everything we just talked about. So check this out.
All right, guys, so we're going to try something different tonight. We've asked some youth to join us on Zoom. We're going to have a challenge with them, a game with them. So we're waiting on a couple of them to get back on Zoom. Right now, we only have one guy. He's going to win,
Woo!
apparently,
Go
because
Nick!
he's the only one. So if you look, you can see us. I'm on there too. I'm not playing the game, but I'm going to lead the game. So are we going to wait? We still waiting on some people?
Still waiting a little bit.
Still waiting a little bit.
Yeah.
Everyone. Nick, how you doing? Can you hear me?
He's muted. Hold
Oh,
on.
well, we gotta unmute us. Who's listening to music on here?
I can't see anything.
Can you,
hear me, Nick?
There's Emerson.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. We're good.
We'll get Brandon right now when to start if he's not.
Does someone have music playing?
Is there music playing in the background?
Have you answered anybody?
There's Brandon.
Cool.
All right, so hopefully this works. This is our first time trying this.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna try something.
My headphones are always tangled. So we have to use these headphones to be able to talk to them.
And I mean,
Are you in there?
I'm figuring it out.
Fellas.
They just kick us out.
kick me up.
Hold
that phone.
That's weird. Technology. Trying to figure it all out.
We're new
We're new here.
Can y'all
Can y'all hear us?
Yeah.
Can you
Can you hear us on this or? Who
Who
else is here?
Sorry, I have to
Cool
let us
friends
in.
here.
Like your phone.
I'm sorry.
You have to let me in.
Hold on.
It still shows you talking.
Am I in?
Am I in now?
Yeah.
Word to you, mother.
Hi,
Hi, Emerson. I can see everybody now. Where is Valerie? Why can't I do Valerie? I can't very real on this. Momento. Uno momento.
Can you guys hear us?
There we go.
Hello, hello, hello.
So here. Hello?
You're
You're
still
still muted.
one of
One of
them's
them's muted.
All right. I think we're good now.
All right.
Alright.
So this
So
is
this
what
is
we're
what
gonna do.
do.
We're gonna have you guys draw. These guys are gonna draw something for you. Give them 30 seconds. It'll be Easter themed. Okay. Easter
Oh,
themed.
fun.
And then after 30 seconds, they're going to show you what they did, and you guys are going to vote for them on the chat to see who wins each round. So for first, we'll do it easy. We'll do it easy. We won't give you any hindrances to start off with, but what we want you to draw right now is the Easter Bunny.
Okay.
Starting off Easter right with the Easter Bunny.
Can I use a reference?
No.
So I will give you.
Whatever.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Set. Go.
And then you guys in the YouTube chat will vote for who drew it best.
I can't. Oh, this is really bad. I don't like
That's
that.
not a way to get the people excited about your picture.
Let me tell you guys. I took exactly no years of art classes. I am the best you'll ever see. I am Picasso reincarnated.
Picasso reincarnated. He probably drew that picture of Jesus, or painted that
Yes,
picture
I
of Jesus that we
did.
just saw.
No, the good one. I drew the good one.
The good one. Oh.
Brendan, you look nervous.
I don't know what I just drew.
It's supposed to be the Easter Bunny.
It's literally not even the Easter.
I don't remember how bunnies look. I'm stressing out.
I don't know what bunnies look like either.
Four
If that
legs
helps.
on the ground.
They
look like a Stegosaurus, kind of.
Nice. All right. Time's up.
Okay.
Maybe I'll learn more 30 seconds. I forgot to watch the time. My bad.
Okay.
All right. So Nick, let's see yours first.
I got a face.
Okay. That looks like a dog.
Pretty sure there's a dog.
Yeah, it kind of started turning into a dog by halfway through.
Nice. And you just went for it. Good job.
Yeah. Thank you.
Brendan, let's see yours. So, is that like a giraffe bunny?
No, it's a bunny.
Oh my gosh.
It's the longest neck
That's
bunny I've ever
terrifying.
seen.
That's what that is.
Let's see Emerson's.
Emerson, let's see what you got.
Oh,
okay.
Alright.
All right, so you guys in the chat, let us know out of those three which one was the best.
Between Nick, Brennan, and Emerson. Sarah, can you hit the love it right there?
She loves it. Emerson, you can't vote for yourself. Or is that your brother?
That's not me.
Whatever.
Sure.
This is family bias.
Family bias.
Hey.
I see one Nick. I think Nick's in the lead right now.
I know, I feel like Ethan can't vote for
Brennan, did you threaten Ethan that if he didn't vote for you, you would beat him up?
No.
Oh.
Well,
If we saw
that's
Caitlin
what I
in
did
here.
with all of you.
I thought I can't erase Sharpie, so I have to get another paper.
Alright, so I think we have
Hey,
Emerson winning.
use a whiteboard. I'm doing that.
by one.
Emerson's winning by one.
Jonathan Litton, come on, man. Come on, man.
Dude.
He's voting for Brennan.
I'm using a whiteboard.
I honestly kind of like Brennan just because it looks ridiculous. It looks awful.
Ridiculous. What do you mean? I tried very hard on this.
Oh yeah, I can tell.
Well, looks like Emerson won that round. Good job, Emerson. Way to go.
Looks like a
All right, so for this one, I'm gonna want you to draw an Easter basket.
Oh.
But upside down.
Okay.
That's
I lost my Sharpie.
Not you.
Does a handstand.
Well, Brennan can't draw.
You don't have to be upside while you draw it. You just have to draw it upside down.
Oh, okay.
Found it.
Okay, cool.
That makes sense.
Are you ready?
Draw what?
Sure.
Easter basket upside down.
This actually should be fairly easy.
Should be pretty easy.
Yeah.
This is like an easy one. Come on. All right, on your mark, get set, go.
I think we should go for style points here because I mean a basket can look really basic.
Yeah.
So you want to make it
I
look
don't want
pretty.
just basket. I mean, it's gotta be filled with stuff.
Okay, filled with stuff too.
If
Okay.
it's filled with stuff, you get
Hey, how much time do we
Filled
have?
with like
for this?
eggs,
30 seconds.
Oh my god. Okay.
eggs, chocolate, a magical
Yeah, we'll take
unicorn
time,
chocolate
bro.
bar thing.
Yeah, I'm not trying to. I was just making sure.
About 15 more seconds.
Okay.
Are you just timing in your head?
Cool.
Watch
What,
that.
someone already voted? Oh, that's probably from the last one. It's like they already voted for Brendan.
The preemptive, we already know they're going to win.
What the heck?
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put them down. All right, let's see what we got. Emerson, we'll start with you this time. Hold on. You drew that upside down?
Flip it and flip it.
Like, and then I flipped it.
Oh.
So you wrote those letters upside down.
Yeah, they don't.
Oh, I get it.
That's impressive. That's
impressive.
That's better than my normal handwriting any day of the week.
That's pretty good. I'm surprised.
All right, Brendan, let's see what you got. Oh, nice.
That's pretty good.
Oh, we're showing
All
them
right.
right side up.
All right.
I'm kind of impressed right now. Nick,
Okay.
let's see what you
I
got.
went upside down.
Let's see what you got.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's got like the wiki going on.
Look at that lattice work.
The lattice work.
What's on the outside of the basket?
That?
It's a smiley face?
That's a smiley face, but it's upside down.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because I didn't expect. I thought I was going to be showing it like that.
That makes sense. All right, let's see
I thought it would charm the audience.
who is going to.
All right. Who drew that the best?
Yeah, who drew that?
So starting at Holler Simpson.
Well, I think some of those people are doing it for the other.
I think Mental Road is the first one.
Maybe.
That is true.
Are those people voting for you, Brendan? Is that what they are? Voting not for your pictures, but for you sending them to the link.
They're probably voting for me, I think.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
I know exactly. Way to keep it confused.
Man, I confused that up.
Should've done something.
You should have. Oh well. You get second. I get to get extra votes.
All right. Let's see who we get.
Oh, there's Caitlin. What's up, Caitlin?
Dang, your own sister, Brendan. She voted for Nick, man.
Man, I would too.
That does.
I'm surprised Emerson's not getting more
Is
votes.
she at the house with you right? Is she at the house with you right now? Oh
Yeah,
man.
I tried to get her to say my name earlier, but she
It's
wouldn't.
gonna be an awkward dinner
Brendan's
table.
winning right now. Well, Brendan and Emerson are tied.
Brendan and Emerson are tied. We need one more.
Brendan's winning.
Who's that?
It just tied up again. Oh no, well.
No, I think
uh,
Brendan.
I think Brendan.
Brendan won that one. We'll close the voting on that. Brendan won that one. Good
Super
job.
official.
Good job,
Oh,
Brendan.
and then, no, that was someone.
All right. So let's do one more. You think one more? One more. Okay. I'm gonna go with Jesus' tomb with the stone rolled away. But I want you to do it with your eyes closed. I will give you a minute on this one. A minute on this one. You got it. Come on.
I want to see the sandy ground.
I was gonna listen. I had a backup strategy.
Tomb.
He said tube.
The tomb.
Oh, tomb. Okay, I think he said tube.
Tomb. Stone roll away. I'll give you a minute on this one. Eyes closed. Are you ready? We can see you, so don't try to cheat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready, Mark? Get set. Go.
Now, are we talking about? Are we gonna have details on the tomb?
I mean, I would love to see some details.
I'd love to see some
I want to
details.
see a 3D.
I want to see a shroud, like some stuff on the walls.
Maybe Mary running.
Oh.
Oh gosh.
If you want to throw an angel in there,
Yeah.
Brendan, you better close them eyes, bro.
Or what about some Roman guards be like, what happened?
You broke the paper?
I wrote off the paper.
Oh, come on.
Oh
man.
no, rookie. This is a tough one. These are better than ones I came up with.
The word.
Like how you went from along with that. Abraham Lincoln.
Because we were talking about Abraham Lincoln.
I guess we'll put markings on the cave.
You should do markings on the
guards,
cave.
isn't it?
All right, you got 15 seconds.
Well, it depends. What time? Is the guard still there or are they not?
Oh, yeah.
Again, like,
Oh, yeah.
why is he out?
Where's the
Or
clothes?
you can have like
Where's the
Jesus kind of,
wrappings?
you can have Jesus kind of looking out of
Oh yeah, the
stone.
robe. Hold on.
Gotta have the robes.
Yep. I'm just gonna put
Five.
that right here.
4,
I'll
3,
put the sun.
2, 1. Pins
Oh
down.
wow, I hate it.
Step away from it.
Oh,
I actually wasn't as far off as I thought I'd be.
Brennan, we're gonna give you number one time this time. What you got, Brennan? All right, so we need a description of what each piece is.
So that is the stone.
Okay.
That's Jesus.
Gotcha.
That's the guard.
Okay.
That's the angel.
Yeah.
And that's the sun.
Nice.
What's the other line? What's the other line? Is that just like the sun?
That's the horizon.
The horizon.
I like it.
All right, cool.
I like how the stone is almost the same size as the opening to the tomb, but you know.
Yeah, no, it's pretty much the same.
We're not picky here today, folks.
You did eyes closed.
Nicholas, what you got?
Okay, so here's mine.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
It's a mess.
I see you.
This is an angel.
Okay.
That's the sun.
Yeah.
I like how the sun's
This is the little opening, and that's the rock. I tried to put a cross, but the rock got in the way. I was gonna put it like up here, and then
what's that?
This was supposedly cloths.
It looks like a potato.
It looks like a potato's thrown.
Somebody threw the potato out of the opening. That's what it looks like.
Yes.
Hot potato.
Yeah.
At Jesus' tomb. All right, Emerson, let's see what you got.
I don't know. Okay. That's the
Wow.
tomb.
Okay.
She did that wonderful.
How did
Jesus with the halo. I don't know why. I thought
Jesus with a halo. What's under Jesus?
And I put a line because significant. Jesus is significant.
Gotcha.
That's it. Oh my God.
I put a line because of significance.
This means he's significant.
Look,
Good job. I'm very impressed, guys. I'm very impressed. All right, so let's get some votes here. Who do you think did better on this? Show your pictures again, everybody, at the same time.
Ethan is biased.
Very nice. Very nice.
Are we have
I
a
think
good?
Evan's
We're,
biased too.
I think we're almost like. Are we even right now?
Right
on the
now,
chat?
Nick's winning.
Nick's winning right now.
Yeah.
Oh, Nick.
Hey, you're right.
Nick's making a comeback.
I only see one Brendan. I'm sorry, Brendan.
I know, and it's Ethan.
And it's your brother. Thank you, brother, today.
All right,
Kaylin didn't vote for you
Oh, I got
either.
some
There's
Emersons.
two Emersons.
Uh-oh.
Because Evan voted twice.
Well, no. Well, that's only one Emerson.
I know, that's what I said.
Your brother quit voting
Oh, I
twice.
see Lily now. I see
Lily's
Lily.
on it.
I see Lily.
We see you, Lily.
We can't forget Lily. Evan, calm down now.
Like we won't notice it's the same account.
Evan's voting like it's American Idol right now. He's voting as many times as he can.
Everybody texting the
Emerson. All right, guys.
Nick's gonna win that one.
Nick's gonna win it, you think?
Yeah.
Nick wins this.
Heck yeah.
So everybody each win one, or
Did everybody win one?
Or did Brandon use?
Should we do a tiebreaker then?
Did we? Oh wow. Okay.
Did everybody win?
Tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Everybody won. Should we do a
Let's do a
tiebreaker?
tiebreaker.
Let's do a tiebreaker.
Boo, how long does Zoom have?
It's unlimited.
Oh, okay.
So
Now.
My colors now.
this time, I'm gonna want you to do it with your non-dominant hand.
Oh okay.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Is anybody ambidextrous over there? Anybody? What should we do? What should we do here?
I think
I
they
have
should
two
draw some.
dominant.
Yes. We're gonna go off script here. Sarah came up with a great idea. I want you to draw Zach with your non-dominant hand.
Okay.
Up to hand.
I would say with or without the beard, because it might
Might be gone.
become-
No, You're gonna talk about that in a second.
Come on,
Okay.
Caleb!
This is my beauty shot.
All right.
All right. How long do they have?
You got 30 seconds for Zach.
30 seconds, okay.
You can do it. 30 seconds. Non-dominant hand. On your mark. Get set. Go.
Just gonna keep this
Oh,
pose.
this sucks.
It has to be
Look
just
at the
like this.
pose. Look at the pose on that guy. He's a professional.
I am.
Oh my gosh, it looks like he has a comb over. I'm sorry.
They asked him to be in Zoolander 4, but got scrapped because of coronavirus.
I'm really struggling.
Unfortunately,
I'm
that's
really
gonna be my big
struggling
break into
here.
Hollywood. But Corona.
I think they're probably going off the profile picture, honey. Like, you're like
Oh,
standing in
gosh.
the light right now.
Are they though? I'll keep it right here though, just in case.
They can't see my eyes.
They don't need to see my eyes.
See ya.
Oh, this is the worst.
It's really hot around here. There's just this zone. This is warmer.
what?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It looks like a lobster claw.
Oh, that's the worst.
All right. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put him
He
down.
looks like Peter Griffin.
This is bad. This is real bad.
All right, Emerson, let's see what you got. Since you're the one saying it's the worst. See what you got.
Is that supposed to say this is my
This is what?
This is my what?
Where's his mustache?
Where's my?
Yeah,
There's a.
yeah she forgot the mustache. You just got the.
That's like an Amish beard now.
Josephus.
Oh, you do have a mustache.
Josephus beard.
It's just it's lighter than the other parts.
I was using the little photo he has in the corner as a reference. I did not see the mustache. I just saw the giant beard.
All right, Brandon, what you got?
It was terrible.
Oh no! What happened to his arms?
One arm looks like Popeyes. The other one looks like not Popeyes.
Well,
That's the before and after of eating the spinach.
It was a struggle.
Was a struggle.
He just looked crippled.
Very nice.
But I'm skinnier, so I like that. I appreciate
His
that.
body is just crushing like a potato chip.
All right, Nick. Let's see what you got.
Oh.
Oh.
I like the comb over.
Okay.
Thank you.
It's very nice. It almost looks like a toupee.
He's missing a mustache.
If he kind of does look like Stewie, like Peter Griffin because of the glasses.
I mean, a little.
That's the only thing that gives.
What's wrong with the glass on the right eye?
I couldn't tell you.
Okay. It's like he broke half of it off.
Yeah.
I was aiming for square frames and then I gave up.
Gotcha. All right, so let's see who won. You guys vote real quick. Let's see what we got.
Who do you think won that one?
Ethan, come on, man.
Ethan, thank you.
Your man. He loves voting for you.
Brendan and Nick got one vote.
Whoa,
Emerson,
whoa.
no votes.
Oh,
I would vote for Emerson.
Caitlin has switched teams and gone to Emerson this time. Sorry, Nicholas.
Ted.
She's just
Ted,
neutral,
come
I
on,
think.
man.
Oh, Ted Gilchrist is joining
He
in.
ran around, got his family. Like, you guys
How
vote
many
for me.
family members you got over there, Brennan?
I got a couple.
Thank you.
Paying them all off, huh? Paying them all off.
They all get the gift card.
Yes, I just
Honestly, I wish my mom was here. She'd be so proud of me.
We wish your
This is
mom
my
was
magnum
here.
opus.
Right now, Nick and Brendan are tied.
Nick and Brennan.
We need one more
Oh,
person
wait,
to
no,
vote.
they're all tied.
They're
right?
all
They're all
tied.
tied. We need one more person to
Next
vote.
vote wins. Next vote wins. Let's see what we got.
Mom?
Who's gonna be? Who's gonna be?
What? No. We're tied.
All right.
I can't vote. Rude. Come on, somebody vote.
Somebody has to vote.
Emerson. Oh wait, no, that's Caitlin. She voted twice. Can't do that, Caitlin.
Mom?
Oh,
No. Who is Anderson?
Who is Anderson?
Anderson wins.
No.
Do we have an Anderson?
No!
Oh, Ethan, you can't vote twice.
That's the same one.
No, that's a different one.
No, that's a different one.
That has a red profile.
Whatever.
Oh my god.
Two different profiles.
He's like, make one really quick.
Yes! I'll take it.
He said, well, Caleb said, Emmy said Nick, but she had to go.
I don't know about that.
No, I'll take. Hold on.
Caleb, who do you vote for? Oh, you did vote for Nick. So Emmy said, we need an actual person to vote here, guys. An actual person.
She
We
can't
need one-
come back.
Jonathan, why don't you vote since you're watching?
Jonathan, you can vote.
Jonathan, come
He was
on.
talking about the echo that we can't fix right now.
Look, man, I made cookies. I can bring you one.
I can vote.
No, you
Only
can't. You gotta
30
stay at
minutes
your
away.
house. You cannot bring cookies. You have
I
to stay
can
at your
go there
house.
if it's less than 3 people. There's a loophole in the law.
Anybody gonna vote? Anybody?
Anybody?
Come on.
There's 19 people watching. We have 6 people voting. So we know
Shut up, Brandon.
there's more people that can vote.
It's a different account.
He voted once.
Anybody? Bueller.
Bueller. Should we just let Sarah have it? She can decide it.
Ooh.
Okay, show me.
Hey, I hear my mom talking.
Can we see them again so Sarah can see them?
Let's see him one
Yeah,
more
your
time.
mom. Right?
Let's see him one more time. Show us pictures. Sarah's
Sarah's
gonna vote.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Okay, alright.
Emerson's kind of like I have a mohawk. I just realized that.
Okay, here it comes.
I think she's gonna type it on the chat.
Wow.
Who we got?
I got an actual vote right
Oh,
now.
it's not. I'm waiting.
Emerson.
Emerson wins.
All right, there we go. Emerson wins.
Oh, Miss Karen, you came a little too late. Karen came a little too late. We'll have to call it before that. Sorry. Gotta get your mom on there quicker, Brennan. Gotta get your mom on there quicker.
You should. I wish we saw him running. Mom, get on the thing now! Right now!
This is life or death right now.
Well, thank you guys for playing with us.
I should have done mine. How about that?
We gotta go. We have to end the meeting, and let's finish on. I don't have too much left, but Tristan, before we start wrapping up, could you pray for us?
Yeah. Let's pray, guys. Dear Lord, I just thank you for tonight, and I thank you for all the students and parents who watched tonight, Lord. Lord, I pray that the message Zach shared speaks to us right now as we get ready to celebrate your death, but more importantly, your resurrection this weekend, Lord. I just pray that you be with all of the churches in the world who are celebrating a little differently this year, Lord. Lord, I pray that we remember you're the reason why we celebrate. You're the reason we're all together. You're the reason we all have hope in this world. Lord, I just pray that you just watch over us, keep all of us safe, Lord. Keep all these students and their families safe. Lord, I pray that they're working diligently on their schoolwork. They're trying to annoy their parents as least as they can, Lord. And I just pray that you just protect all of us and keep us safe. Lord, I pray that we see you through everything that we do and we glorify you in all that we do. Just thank you for all that you're going to do through this and everything that you do today. In your name I pray. Amen.
Amen. All right, so we got two things left before we end. First one is quarantine bingo. Last week, I told you guys they're $50 or I shave my beard, and I think it just turned into who can get the most things done. So Zach definitely has to shave his beard. I'm disappointed in you guys, but also glad that you guys are doing things around the house, just doing different things, getting active, especially in a time where it's easy not to be active. But I've gotten a couple questions about how can we submit these things, when do we have to submit it. So listen, you could have submitted it whenever you wanted to, but if you don't submit it by midnight tonight, my phone is going on. Let's see if I can do it. Do not disturb right now. You can start submitting whenever. It won't bother me too much. And up until midnight, and whoever has the most things completed by that point, I'll decide tomorrow and they'll win. And then we'll decide $50 or shave my beard. I'm going to be shaving my beard probably. So that's all you have to do. You can send it to me through Instagram, either at the CSM account, or you can send it to my personal one if you want, or through Facebook Messenger, or even through my email at zach@crossroads-somerville.org. That's all you have to do is just submit all those things. Make sure you do that tonight. If you don't, it won't count. Then secondly, tomorrow night we are having a Netflix party watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
What's going on, guys? Zach here.
What I
showing
want you guys
how
to do,
access Netflix
Sarah,
Party. I've got a couple
you
questions
have to
about this, so I just wanted to make this quick video to show you how to do it.
You have.
So you're going to go to a Chrome.
Okay. We're going to be watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. I've got a lot of questions about how do we do this. So now we're going to watch a video on how to do this. Now, Sarah, we can watch the video.
What's going on, guys? Zach here, showing you guys how to access Netflix Party. I've got a couple questions about this, so I just wanted to make this quick video to show you how to do it. So you're going to go to a Chrome browser. It has to be on Chrome, either on a desktop or a laptop. You're going to go type netflixparty.com. And this is the website that'll pull up, and it will actually tell you how all this works right here. But let's go ahead and hit install Netflix Party. And it's going to bring up a Chrome web store page. Just hit add to Chrome. It's okay. And then now you see we have this little NP right here. So then on Thursday, I'm going to send out a Netflix link on the Facebook group for the video for the Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse movie. So what you're going to do is just open up another tab and just copy that link. This isn't necessarily the link. I'm doing it right now. But after that, you hit this, and now we're in the chat. So now, as we have it paused over on this other computer, so if I hit play, it will start. And now we're watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse together, and we can chat. Wow, this is cool. So that's really all there is to it. It's a fairly simple thing to use. So I hope to see you guys on Thursday at 7:30 so we can watch Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse together. All right now. Bye.
I also realized as I made that video how awkward I am just talking there by myself. It's not fun just doing a video by yourself. I should put some background music, some ambient sounds or something, but I didn't. It was just a quick video so you guys can watch it. So it's super easy to get connected. We're going to be doing that tomorrow, and the link will be shared in the Facebook group. So make sure your parents or yourself are connected to the Facebook group. Hope to see you guys watching Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse with us. It's going to be a lot of fun. Are you gonna be able to watch it or no?
I'll try, yeah.
You try? Awesome. I just put you on the spot there. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did.
So that's it. And I think I'm going to put that video also on the Facebook group in case there's other questions. But I think that is it now. So thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome week. Hope you guys have a great Resurrection Sunday, even though you'll be at your homes watching Easter service. But I hope it's still great. And yeah, may I have anything else to add, Tristan?
Yeah, man. Y'all have a happy Easter and stay safe.
Yes. See you guys later.
Later.